Yesterday you had a meeting with the
Tatanong ko.
Ay, sus.
Make them know how many houses are you planning to build.
Okay.
There's a modernization wish list ninyo ng mga asset na gusto nyo i-acquire.
Wow, first of all, dun sa housing, dahil very, well, siyempre, inuna natin ang mga housing for, socialized housing for those who are in need. Yung mga informal settlers, yung mga nasiraan ng bahay sa bagyo, etc. So, inuna natin yun. But we found a property in Cavite that we find is suitable to begin a housing program, not only for the military but also for the PNP. So ang ka-meeting ko kahapon, ang Chief of Staff at saka ang Chief PNP, kasama natin the acting SND and their staff, at pinag-usapan namin kung paano magiging sistema dahil kailangan namin i-design yung sistema kasi naiba ang sitwasyon ng lalo na yung military kaysa sa civilian population. So slowly, we are the very beginning. We decided as a pilot program to build 1,000 units, 500 for the military, 500 for the PNP, and we will see how that goes. Ang naging hindi naman problema yung pagpatayo kung hindi ang paano ang magiging financing scheme. Kasi iba naman ang sitwasyon. For example, the military, how do we handle the transfer of pag lilipat sila sa ibang lugar? What can they do pag nawawala na lang yung bahay nila? So, what's the financing that we can provide? So, ngayon, those details are being worked out. But we have to make sure because alam naman natin, ang dami sa pulis natin ay homeless. Kung saan-saan na lang nakikitira. And the truth be told, yung iba squatter talaga. At wala na silang matirahan. So, we have to remedy that situation. At marami tayong pinapagawa sa kanila. The military is the same thing. We have to help them with their housing because, again, in my view, it's whatever it is that whatever efforts we put into this is an investment. It's not an investment, it's not a financial investment. It's just an investment in the well-being of our uniform personnel so that yung kanilang serbisyo, hindi nila kailangan alalahanin kung saan sila uuwi at saan uuwi ang pamilya nila. Malaking bagay yun. So that's what we discussed yesterday. Morning.
Sir, may plano daw po ba kayong magtalaga ng head sa oil spill?
Nang talaga na?
Head, sir, ng oil spill operation para daw sa coordinated response.
The head of the task force for the oil spill is the Coast Guard, Admiral Abu Helsin. So there's no need. You see, there's no need to reorganize something for everything. The idea is to have the assets in place so that pag may mangyaring ganyan, may response na tayo. We do not have to organize a special group, a special committee, a special task force. They're ready already as it is. So as it stands, nakahati ang duties. Of course, the Coast Guard is heading the effort. Because they have the assets, etc. And they also are the ones coordinating with the foreign aid that has been coming. Yung mga ROV, yung mga boom, yung mga special equipment na dinala ng Japan, pinapadala ng US, pinadala yung mga expert na pinadala sa atin, sila nagko-coordinate ng lahat. Ngayon, on the ground, ang DNR, ina-assess nila kung ano yung damage, kung ano yung kailangan linisin, ano yung mga area na kailangan bantayan. That's what DNR's role is. The SWD comes in now to dahil yung mga mangingisda hindi makapangisda ngayon dahil hindi maganda yung isda dahil nakalubog sila sa langis. So what we instituted the cash for work program. Naglilinis sila and we pay them for that. That's a continuing effort. Of course, all of this are in coordination with the LGU. Specifically in Miss Or, si Go Pons Delor, and he has been taking care of his constituency in terms of providing assistance to what they need. So we are even providing food packs, we are providing not only cash for work, pero meron pa rin tayong mga pantulong para nga doon sa mga mangingisda na hindi makapangisda ngayon. So that's how generally the structure works, and that is the assignment of tasks between the different agencies.
Ian Cruz, GMA
Hi sir, I'm here sir.
Good morning.
Sir, may binabanggit po si Congressman Teves na meron daw pong information na natanggap siya na yung order daw po para i-in siya ay galing sa Malacanang at hindi daw po niya alam kung nagagamit kayo at ang punot dulo daw po nito ay isa po.
Ang punot dulo nito ay isa mo?
Opo, sabi po niya.
Hindi, ang punot dulo nito ay pagkapas lang ng Governor Tigampo. Nagka-problema na kami sa Isabong noon, but that's not what this is about. Because nung nagkakaroon ng Isabong dun, hindi naman natin ginawa itong reorganization, hindi natin linipat yung mga pulis, hindi natin pinasok ang military dahil sa Isabong. This is about the killing of Governor Ligamo, pure and simple.
In-urge niyo ba siya na umuwi na dito sir?
I'm sorry?
In-urge niyo po si Congressman Teves na umuwi na sa Pilipinas?
Well, I have no direct contact with him. Ang nakakausap niya is the speaker. Dahil yun ang speaker niya. So he's the leader of the house. Nakakausap niya. And ganun pa rin, sinasabi niya, may banta daw sa buhay niya. Kami naman, sa intelligence, the best intelligence we have is that we don't know of any threat. Saan manggagaling yung threat? So, but anyway, if to reassure him, sabi, we'll provide all kinds of security kung anong gusto mo. Mayaman ka naman, may private jet ka naman eh. Maglanding ka kung saan mo gusto. Papaligir sa isang army sa Air Force Base. O maglanding sa Basa. Papaligiran natin ng sundalo, wala makalapit na 1 kilometro. So, but that will guarantee his security. So, we have made all of these offers, pero siyempre hindi pa siya nag-decide. But the only advice I can give to Kong Arnie is that habang tumatagal ito, mas nagiging mahirap ang sitwasyon mo. So mas maaga kang makauwi, mas marami pang option ang mangyayari. Pero pagka masyado ng late, wala na, mapipilitan ng gobyerno, we will have to move without any discussions with him.
Thank you sir, thank you sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. Julie Baisa of 1PH.
Good afternoon. Sir, doon sa Mandanas ruling, do you see na yung EO 138 po that gives more responsibilities and autonomy sa LGU po is an alternative to charter change?
No. The charter change efforts are directed at the economic provisions of the Constitution, as far as I understand. And so that's what that is about. And the reason is given by the House, by the proponents in the House and those in the Senate, is that they need to be changed because these conditions have changed. And for us to take full advantage of the new economy, we have to amend the Constitution. So that's not the same thing as what I think you are referring to is the way we are going to handle the devolution, for example, of different functions to the LGUs vis-a-vis the Mandanas Garcia ruling. Pinag-aaralan pa namin yun. In fact, we had a very long meeting yesterday, the other day, because it's very important that we get it right. Ang worry namin is yung mga 4th, 5th, 6th class na communities, na LGUs, pag kinalkula mo yung makukuha nila na extra IRA against the extra functions that we are saying we will devolve, lugi pa sila. They're in a poorer financial condition than they were before the Mandanas Garcia ruling, which is contrary to the spirit of the Mandanas-Garcia ruling. The Mandanas-Garcia ruling, in my view, as a former LGU executive, I had always, and I worked with Dr. Mandanas on this and Jesse Robredo when he was DILG secretary, and I was in the local government chair in the Senate, and Gov Dodong was the one who was agitating actually about this. And so the idea was that, number one, we would give what extra funds will be there will be given to those LGUs na nahihirapan bayaran ang kanilang mga ospital. Dahil if you ask any LGU, city, province na may ospital, nung dinevolve yan, biglang lumaki ang kailangan bayaran dahil ang salary grade ng local at saka ang salary grade ng national iba. Kaya medyo nahirapan. So, assistance yun para doon. Pangalawa, yung 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th class na LGUs, bibigyan ng tulong. Precisely because alam natin, kakaunti lang ang kanilang, for example, I won't name the municipality, but with the Mandanas-Garcia ruling, that this small municipality, 4th class, will receive maybe 1.7 million extra. Pag dinagdag mo lahat ng functions na nabigay, luging-lugi talaga sila. So we have to examine with Executive Order 138 of President Duterte. Titignan natin kung para maging patas naman, hindi naman, at the conclusion that we arrived at is that hindi pwedeng one size fits all. Iba-iba kasi ang bawat ano. Meron maraming common problems. Pero pag titignan mo, sasabihin mo, third class municipality, malaking range yun, yung third class. There is also a bill, as a matter of fact, there's also a House bill, a proposed bill in the House of Representatives to do the reclassification of classes. So, marami tayong ginagawa para maging maayos naman ang pag-distribute yung extra funds na Mandanas Garcia, the product of the Mandanas Garcia ruling, number one. And that the functions that belong to the national government should stay with the national government. The functions that stay with the province, for example, one of was garbage. Ang garbage hindi kaya ng maliliit na municipality. Besides, their garbage is not enough. So it has to be the province that will organize it. So yun ang mga ina-identify namin yan. Garbage has to be with the province. Yung iba has to be still continue to be with whatever requires planning on a national scale. The function should remain, in my view, with the national government. Dahil hindi ka makapagplano kung iba-iba yung ginagawa ng iba't ibang constituency. So, it's entirely different from the charter change.
Sir, last question from Eric Mendoza.
Good morning po, Mr. President.
Good morning.
Can you identify po Good morning po, Mr. President. Can you identify na po the 4 new EDCA sites na napagkasunduan?
We'll make a formal announcement, but yes, they have been identified, and we can already. Before I announce it, we will formalize it with our partners, the United States, so that sabay-sabay naman ang hindi natin i-preempt yung kanilang pinaplano. So there are 4 extra sites. Scattered around the Philippines. There are some in the north, there are some around Palawan, there are some further south. So, iba-iba talaga. It's really to defend our eastern coast. Pero meron ding element that is there because of our continental shelf, which is on the eastern side of Luzon. So, that's something also that we have to look out for.
Last question po, Mr. President. Did you reach out po to the local governments who expressed opposition on the EDCA sites? in
Yes,
their local-
we explained to them why it was important that we have that and why it will actually be good for their province. And mukha naman naintindihan nila because most of the those who had interposed some objections are really right now naintindihan naman nila. They come around to support the idea of an EDCA site in their province.
Thank you po.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.